Hello guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. I am currently about to do a workout. It is around 8:30, maybe like 8:45 now in the morning. Mo's just taken Nalia to preschool, so this is like the first time in the morning that I have for myself after getting her ready and breakfast and all of that. So this is when I like to do my workout. So I'm gonna do a strength training class. I'm such a huge fan of strength training, using weights. It completely changed my body composition when I started doing it. Probably like 10 years ago now, I started with Body Pump, which is a group workout class. They have them, I think, pretty much worldwide. It's like a trademarked class you can do at gyms. It is incredible. I just love it for building strength, building muscle, toning your body, and definitely also really great if you are new to weightlifting. If you need like a good introduction to it, I would highly recommend those kinds of classes or similar ones. But I am gonna do a workout from home today. So this is my outfit. When I work out from home, I usually love to wear shorts, like comfy little shorts, but it is quite cold today. So I've just put on this long sleeve shirt, which is still very like flexible. The shorts are from Lululemon, that Align. They are so amazing, so soft, and then some sneakers. So throughout these like 10 years of strength training, I've been doing a mix of going to those kinds of classes and also strength training at home using dumbbells like this one. This is a 7-kilo dumbbell. This is the heaviest one that I have at home. And then I also use a 5-kilo dumbbell. It really just depends on sort of like the season of life that I'm in. And right now, I really love the efficiency of doing it at home, doing it on my own time, not have to think about like driving and parking and having to do it at a certain time in a class. So right now, at-home workouts is where it's at for me. And I still really like to challenge myself and push myself. The classes that I do are usually around 30 minutes. So it's a perfect amount of time for me right now, and I want to get across. I think it's so important that we don't get too much in our heads. Like, we don't need, you know, a fancy at-home gym, and if you have one, amazing. You don't even need a gym membership or anything like that. There are so many free videos on YouTube. Invest in some good dumbbells, and these are also not that expensive on Amazon. You can literally have these for years. I mean, you could even use like heavy water bottles. I mean, you can get creative. It's important to not make excuses. Building muscle and strength training is just one of the most incredible things that you can do for your health, for your body, for your mind, especially as we age as well, for our longevity, even for our insulin sensitivity. The more muscle that we have in our body, the better our bodies are able to process glucose and sugars and just be a lot more insulin sensitive, which is what we want. So it's great for your overall metabolism. I love what strength training does for my posture. Really good for strengthening your bones, which is especially important as we all age. And lastly, like the just best thing about working out and strength training for me personally is the endorphins and the effect that it has on your mood. And you can do all of this for free at home. It's not about getting like too hopped up on, you know, going to a specific gym or going to a specific class or having the perfect place. See what is available to you and invest that time for yourself, your body, your health, and the results and how you feel, especially over time, is just incredible. I think it's one of the best things that you can do for yourself. And there's a supplement that I started back in December, so it's been about 3 months now, that I find has really helped with my muscle strength, with my endurance, with my recovery, and it is called Timeline, powered by MitoPure. So I shared that I was taking this about a month ago. I wanted to give you an update and share the effects that I've really noticed started to kick in. So Timeline is the first and only only soft gel to contain a precise dose of clinically tested MitoPure. And what MitoPure does is it helps to renew the mitochondria in your cells that naturally get used up and damaged as we age. And this can then result in fatigue and weakened muscles and healthy skin and other issues like that. Our mitochondria are really like the powerhouse of our cells, the energy makers. And again, MitoPure really helps to recycle those zombie mitochondria into new healthy ones, which then leads to stronger muscles and more energy and healthier skin. And that really helps to improve our longevity and our endurance as we age. And I'm all about healthy aging, keeping my body fit and nourished and just taking care of myself the best that I can, because I really plan on enjoying every single day of my life, even as I get older. I really am so passionate about aging well, which is why I also invest a lot into movement and building muscle and stretching. I want to stay fit and mobile and just in such great shape, both physically and mentally as I age. And I love supplements like this that can support me with that. And I love the feeling in my body, the increased energy, the endurance, how I'm able to push myself more in workouts. And it's something that's so easy and simple to integrate in your routine. I take 2 of these soft gels every day. They've been so kind to offer a code for my audience. You can use code ANNIE10 for 10% off your order. I'll have this linked for you down below in the description box. And again, the code is ANNIE10 for 10% off. I would highly recommend checking this out. It is -4 degrees today. We are currently in like the depths of winter. It's mid-February and it's cold. It's beautiful though today, so I'm gonna go for a walk. But guys, like, it is crazy cold. If you know me, you know my channel, you know that I am such a summer person, and if I don't pay attention to the narrative in my head, the things I'm telling myself about the day, the weather, especially when there's no sun, I need to check myself, because otherwise I can feel so low, especially if I don't have like a lot of light and things like that. So staying on top of my like winter wellness, both physically and mentally and emotionally, is really important for me. So there are definitely a few things that I really love to do and I love to focus on this time of year specifically to keep my body and my mindset just in a really good place. The first is definitely daily movement, like we just spoke about with the strength training. The endorphins and just the way that I feel after I work out is just amazing. I love strength training, but I'm also really into Pilates and yoga and walking, just staying active, especially on days like this when it actually is sunny, making sure that I get outside, soaking up the sun even if it's cold. And that's another thing, is I really prioritize dressing warm. I know this is something that's so simple and like, you know, kind of obvious, but winter outfits can of course get very repetitive because we only have like that many warm and cozy jackets, right? There's a saying, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothes. And I remind myself of that every single winter. Also when I'm with Nalia, making sure that I get outside with her and that she's like warm and cozy, and she does not care about like the rain or winter or anything like that. Like she's just happy to be outside as long as she's like dressed, you know, obviously. That's something that I definitely prioritize. So wearing a hat, scarf, big cozy puffy jacket, thick socks and boots to keep my feet warm. And then I have to say there are a few things that I love that are just unique to winter, and one of the big things being the early evenings. You guys know I love to go to bed early and get my sleep and really focus on high quality sleep, practice good sleep hygiene and all of those things. Even though I love summer, it is hard to wind down when the sun is still out. That's something that I just love and that I'm gonna miss about winter. The sun setting at like 6 o'clock, perfect for winding down, getting the melatonin flowing, and just having those really like peaceful, cozy, like darker evenings. I love that. So I feel like it really supports your circadian rhythm in that way. And of course the winter time, like another thing that I really love to embrace that I find very unique is that it's just like a cozy season for clothes, for meals. I know we can have them all year round, but it's just like different when you have it in winter and you're, you know, like a little bit cold, and it just feels so like a warm hug. I think it's really important to find the good in every situation. Also, of course, like winter is just a short time. Spring is right around the corner, a month and a half until it's officially spring, and then summer's there again. The birds have even started chirping now, which is really, really sweet. And just looking at the beautiful snow and the trees and all of that. So I think it's really like our responsibility at the end of the day to make sure that the narrative is positive and helpful, that we're lifting ourselves up, you know, even if it's not like our favorite time of the year. Okay, I am back home. I'm about to prep dinner. I'm gonna make a Thai curry with these vegetables, chicken, got some jasmine rice here. This is my Thai curry paste. I love using grated fresh ginger in my curries. It makes it taste so good, so fresh and warming, especially now with this colder weather. Got a red bell pepper, zucchini, carrot, onion, garlic, some cilantro for topping. I'll make sure to have the recipe for you down below in the description box. Good morning, guys. It is Friday today as I'm filming this. Every Friday I do a quick sweep clean through the apartment. I vacuum the floors, I clean all the surfaces, and I thought let's chat a little bit about how I personally love to keep a clean home, my tips, my routines. I'm such a homey person. I love my home. I love being home. I really like to take care of my home. As I mentioned, it is Friday today. This is when I like to do a mini clean of the apartment just before the weekend. We have an incredible cleaning lady that comes earlier in the week. She comes once a week. She's been with us for almost 9 years now, so I love her. She's like family to us and she helps me so much with our home, but she just comes once a week. But when she's here, she does the entire apartment. So she'll do our bathrooms, all the floors, the kitchen. She'll wash our bedding, iron it, put a fresh set on. I love her. She's amazing. But again, she just comes once a week. So at the end of the week, before the weekend, I definitely noticed the buildup of dust, especially where we have carpets and in our bedroom where I make the bed every morning. I don't go in and wash the floors or steam the floors. We do have a steam cleaner, by the way, which we switched to a few years ago, and I would highly recommend it, especially if you have kids. We used to wash the floors with a floor cleaning solution, but obviously using steam is so much better, so much healthier. You kill off all the bacteria and the germs and you actually clean the floor with just hot water. But yeah, for my end of week mini cleanup, I will vacuum the entire apartment. I will also do Nalia's room, the mirror in there. She gets her little fingerprints all over after I put cream on her before going to bed, and it's actually so sweet. I really love seeing her fingerprints there, but at the end of the week, it's a lot. So I just wipe the mirrors down. Also, I'm very big on just airing out our apartment. I love to have the windows either opened or cracked. I'm huge on air quality inside. So whenever I'm cooking or even vacuuming or just during the day, I love to have fresh air. Even if it's really cold outside, I obviously won't leave them open for as long because it's literally -degrees right now, but I love having fresh air at home. I also have an air purifier in our bedroom that runs throughout the night, and I love sleeping with the window a little bit opened as well at night to get that fresh airflow. I think that is so important. Also, I do quickly want to touch on the DIY cleaner that I use. I talked about this about 1.5 years ago on my channel, but it is incredible. It's so easy to make at home, just using distilled water, some rubbing alcohol, castile or dish soap, and some essential oils of your choice. I really like lemon. I will pop the recipe in here and also how I make it. I'm very specific on having a really great cleaning solution. I don't want to settle. I really want that shine and that clean feeling, but I also really care about ingredients, and especially having Nalia, and she's obviously putting food everywhere and then just eating it directly. She's really exposed to everything that we have at home and in our environment. So I really want to make sure that the cleaning products that I use are clean and safe and healthy. So great as well that with this one, you can just make it at home. It's so simple and it really works. It leaves no streaks. This is an all surface cleaner. So I use this on our marble tables, on our stovetop, on our mirrors, and it smells really nice and fresh as well. And I love that there are no artificial chemicals or fragrances that can disrupt hormone health and all of that. So I would highly recommend trying it out. I'll have all of the ingredients in the bottle as well, linked below in the description box. And then some other things that I'm so big on, not just putting something down, but actually putting it away. Everything has a place at home. We don't just have stuff laying out randomly. So instead of just throwing your keys or your jacket on the front table when you come home, hanging the jacket up, put the keys in a little basket. Instead of putting a cup in the sink, put it directly in the dishwasher. Instead of throwing dirty clothes on the floor, put them directly in the laundry basket. You know, little things like that. Putting things where they belong, it just helps so much with cleaning up. Also, I'm really big on going to sleep with a clean kitchen. So every evening after dinner, I will load the dishwasher, and as Nalia is having her bath with Mo, I will clean up the kitchen, start the dishwasher, and then that will run until about after I'm done putting her to bed and having my shower and all of that, and I will unload the dishwasher before I go to bed, and this way when we get up we are starting with a fresh, clean space. I would say we also are quite minimal at home in terms of our decor. This has even gotten more minimal since having Nalia too, because obviously she wants to like touch and see everything, and so our home is very like child safe and child friendly, but I really like it that way. I love it for just like the ease and the calm, having a space that just feels very peaceful and not too busy. Work and just like daily life can sometimes just be so hectic, and it's nice when your home is a place of peace and calm and organization, and you know where things are and it's not like super cluttered. I think there's so much value in that. And when it comes to decor and making your home feel really like cozy, I love plants. I love both real plants and artificial ones, and fresh flowers, and just things that really make the apartment feel good but that don't cause clutter. I think that for me personally is just the best. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I have a very special one coming up next that I'm very excited for, so stay tuned. It feels like it's been a long time coming, so I'm very excited to share that. Also, for those who are interested, I mentioned this in my last video, our crowdfund for Nourished 3 is officially closing this month, so at the end of February. So if you've been thinking about joining, about investing, then I will have our WeFunder page linked down below. It's a really great opportunity for those who are looking to invest and to be part of a really great company and a great team. And again, thanks to everyone who has already joined. It is so exciting to have you part of the company, and we are so looking forward to everything that is to come. Also, as always, make sure to check down below for recipes, links to everything that I mentioned. Definitely check out Timeline as well. I will have the code and link for the supplement down below. I hope that you're all having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.